Welcome everybody to another episode of Spicochist Cards of Torture. On today's episode we've got another base item and 4 random items ready to add to said base item. How will the cards play out today? Let's find out. So for today's base item, yes, I had to do it because I've already featured its much bigger brother on a previous video, the double Grand Mac, which I constructed by putting 2 Grand Macs together. Link in the description to that. This is the little baby brother Mac Jr., which of course is also another limited time item from McDonald's. Just 1 patty, the special sauce, the whole 9 yards there. But what to add to this Mac Jr.? Valentine's Day is right around the corner, folks, so I tried to raid my kitchen, cupboard, fridge, freezer, whatnot to find items that even remotely come close to anything Valentine's Day whatsoever, because I'm really not pretty good at doing that. If I get a club, Hershey's Cocoa, unsweetened. Here's the full disclaimer on this. It's been in my cupboard for a few years. It still looks like cocoa powder, so that's the good part. As far as it tasting anything like unsweetened cocoa powder, I'm sure it hasn't expired yet, maybe. If I have a diamond, I get to add just some nice fresh blueberries to it all. Really good stuff, great antioxidant, but to add to the Mac Jr., well, we'll see. If I get a heart, yes, I am that sick of an individual. The return of nasal napalm horseradish, because I love stuff going up my nose apparently. And finally, if I get a spade, ice cream, I'm sure it's very common around Valentine's Day. Let's get some eggnog ice cream / frozen custard from Snoqualmie. Alright, as always, 3 rounds. In the 3rd round I get to replace one of these with a mystery item, which you will see. I always draw from the top because I don't ever really give myself any chances whatsoever other than to shuffle the deck, which of course I'm just doing, watching you guys here, not the cards. So here we go with the first one. There you go. I get a club, and already I'm dreading it because I get to put some cocoa powder on this Mac Jr. Oh man. Second one, here we go. I get a diamond, which means I get to add some blueberries to it all. So it's already going to be sweet and cocoa-y, if anything else. So here comes the 3rd round. I'm going to take the blueberries off the table for right now because I want to add something, maybe some diversity to it all. So for the 3rd round, if I happen to get another diamond, we're going to add some hot sauce to the mix, and it is Lucky Dog's Year of the Dog Thai Chili Pineapple Hot Sauce. I did review this a few months ago. Very good stuff. And yes, Lucky Dog, I am doing this because, according to your description, you can use on all these different items and pretty much everything. So we're going to see if just about everything applies here. So here we go. Yes! Joker! And you know what? I'm going to add this too because that means I get to put everything on there. So let's assemble. So I've got to be the sickest panda in the world for doing this. So yes, here is the Mac Jr. right here. As you can see, it's pretty much just a cheeseburger with, you know, your lettuce and then your Big Mac sauce in there. But let's assemble, because this is not going to taste good, and I already know it. You guys already know it. But we have to do it because it's science. Alright, so I got 1 club prior to the Joker, so that means I'm going to add 2 spoonfuls of this powder onto the Mac Jr. We also have some nasal napalm, so I'm just going to add that right now as well. Oh man, this is already nasty. Why do I do this? My God. This is horrible, man. This is gonna be so bad right now. Gonna add some lovely blueberries to it all. If this will even stick in there, I'm gonna have to do a better job to make sure it stays in there, because I want to taste every last bit of this for your viewing disgust and displeasure. You probably will be enjoying this more than I will. Come on, stay in there. This sucks already. Alright, so that's gonna go right over here. Then I'm gonna add some of this ice cream. I'm glad I actually brought 3 spoons with me. I'm gonna add some ice cream. I'll put on this side. Eggnog, frozen custard ice cream, which is delicious, by the way, on its own. But man, this is gonna suck. This is gonna be nasty. All right, finally, let's add this. All right, lucky dog, you're gonna get. This is gonna be a test for you. Seriously, man. Oh. Let's see if I can get a close-up of this without dropping stuff. There you go, right there. And that side I just showed you, I'm going to bite into it first. The powder's all leaking out the other side now. That's okay, here we go. Is that the crunch from the blueberries or the onions or the pickles? Doesn't want to swallow this food. Oh. Oh, that was nasty. Oh my god, that was horrible, man. Every single bite felt that cocoa powder. That cocoa powder was the... No, that was the bad idea, no. Note to self, that was a horrible idea. But maybe you enjoyed it. By far the most horrible thing added to that was the cocoa powder. I pretty much gagged and everything like that on that one, not to mention some of that cocoa powder actually did go down the windpipe, which made me cough a little bit here and there. But not surprisingly, that sucked. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and comment below. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, so follow me there. Have you had the Mac Jr.? What'd you think? I know it's just a little version of the Big Mac, but let me know down in the comments what you think anyway. That's all, everybody, for this episode of Spicochist Cards of Torture. Embrace that pain, and I'll see you in the next video.